Aston Villa's 24-25 season starts right now. Up the Villa. Hello and welcome back to Up the Villa, and welcome to our brand new concept, Clipboard Corner. It's going to be your home of everything Aston Villa over the course of pre-season, and it's a concept that has got a bit of meaning. I love it. I think it's a quality name, and I'll tell you why I like it and why I've come up with this concept, because there is no better sight than Unai Emery holding that clipboard. It fills me with so much confidence and happiness to see that man holding that clipboard. It's absolutely brilliant. So I thought I needed to create a new concept over the course of pre-season. We've had the rebrand. A lot of you really like it. And we've got a new concept. Just like Transfer Hub, Clipboard Corner is going to be your home of Aston Villa during pre-season. And under this umbrella, we're going to have a lot of different factors. We're going to have pre-season news. We're going to have match reactions. We're going to have the watch-alongs. We're going to have anything that I spot about Aston Villa's tactics, system, personnel, partnerships, who's playing together, what are we seeing during the games, coaching, anything to do with Aston Villa is going to be on Clipboard Corner. And I'm absolutely buzzing to be able to bring it to you. So the things that you've got to look out for on Clipboard Corner are to do with the thumbnail. So if you see the titles of the videos and you'll click on it, you might think, I'm going to watch that. But more importantly, within the thumbnail on the clipboard is going to be key things that are involved in the episode, right? So I've never seen anyone do this before. So I think it's quite unique and I'm going with it. And I'm buzzing to bring you the content. So everything pre-season is going to be in Clipboard Corner. Right, so Aston Villa are back today in pre-season. First day for a lot of the players that haven't been out on international duty. Pre-season, back in the day, was all about fitness, wasn't it? It was running, it was long drills. And, you know, there is a lot of fitness within pre-season. But what you do see now are players that sort of actively work with themselves. They'll work with players. They'll work with players from other clubs, their friends, and just maintain fitness, etc. We've seen Luca Dean and Jacob Ramsey doing it. We've seen Bailey doing it as well, working on that right foot. So a lot of them coming back to Villa are in pretty much decent shape anyway. So, you know, that's really good to see anyway. And the Villa players have arrived today back at Bodymoor Heath. And there was one player that we wanted to see there, and he is there. So that is really good as well. So the players that have been arriving today, we have Pau Torres rocking up the Stone Island, making sure he's got the badge in. The badge is in, and there we go. And alongside him, we have Emi Buendia back at Bodymoor. We know that Buendia was back with the squad, training with the squad towards the end of last season. Obviously, he wasn't going to be risked. There was no need to rush him back whatsoever. So Buendia, for me, he's ready to go. He's ready to play. He's ready to train. And it's about now in making sure that he's just getting through pre-season well. I mean, that first game that he plays is going to be absolutely amazing to see him back on the grass. I mean, you hear that saying, you know, he's back on the grass, training, etc. But to have him actually back in a game, in a competitive game, is going to be absolutely fantastic. Because if we go back to last pre-season, he was quality. He looked like he was going to be one of those players that really stood out and shined under Unai Emery. So from that aspect, fantastic to see Emi Buendia with his Adidas boots. Really good to see. We've got Matty Cash back in the building as well. Matty Cash is here, looking nice and smart. And on the bike, back at Bodymoor, full of smiles, we have Tyrone Mings which is a beautiful sight in itself. And hopefully he's going to be kicking that football as well when them footballs come out at Bodymore. We've got Musa Diaby in the weight room. We have got Samuel Ealing Jr. making his appearance for the first time at Aston Villa. And we have the new image of the North Stand with the Adidas logo in the North Stand, looking really, really cool. We normally say under the lights, but under the sunshine of the blue skies ahead over B6, looking absolutely quality. So I imagine the ground staff are wanting to get work on that pitch as quick as possible. We have got blonde Morgan Rogers. He's got a fresh colour, fresh trim. Let's see if blonde Rogers hits as much as the other version of Rogers, but the blonde version, let's see how he does. Ice cold Rogers, there we go. And another beautiful sight is Jacob Ramsey back at Bodymore, which is amazing. So, all three players that were out injured last season, nice to see from day one. We've got Ramsey, Mings and Buendia at Villa doing the work. And I've got to say, that training top is absolutely unbelievable. I love it. That set there has got my name on it all over. So we're repping the Adidas. We've got the trainers, the socks. We've got the shorts. We've got the T-shirts. So Adidas and Villa just all over it, aren't they? Partnership match made in heaven. We have got Luca Dean, another one. Luca Dean with the 3/4 zip training top as well. Very, very nice. It looks cool. It looks fresh. The material on that looks really good as well. So that training range looks really, really cool. So I will be purchasing that when it's available. The shorts look really good as well. We've got Buendia and Moreno looking at the boots, full on Adidas. The Predators are there. And we've got, well, Spanish players' boots there. Predators look really cool. Absolutely love it. So those are some of the images from the Villa players' first day back at Bodymore, which is really good to see. And I'm just really excited. I am really, really excited now. Like I said at the start for me of the new season has started. We are in the new season now. So whatever happened last season was last season. And seeing the players back, I'm starting to get proper excited now. You know, really excited. Just seeing them, seeing their faces, seeing them around. Yet to see Unai's face. So I'm yet to see Unai. I don't think they've put anything out about Unai either. So let's have a quick little look to see if we've got anything on Unai. But yeah, just super, super excited. I think it's a big season. You know, I think for me, you know, early going into this season, I'm going into it full of excitement. Like this for me, it doesn't have the potential. I think it is going to be the best season I have ever had watching Aston Villa by a mile. Because, you know, sometimes when you go into a new season and you go into it and you're thinking, what do I want to happen? You know, you might want certain things. I might want to win a cup. I might want to do this or do that. And you've got that unknown. But for me, as a fan, going into the season as a season ticket holder, knowing that I'm going to be watching Champions League football this season, and there's just one team that is in my head, and I just hope that we get in the Champions League, and that's Real Madrid. I want Real Madrid. That is the team that I want to see Aston Villa playing this season. I'd love to play them at home because I just think what a memory that would be. You know, Real Madrid at Villa Park. Honestly, it doesn't get better than that. There's no team out there for me that is better than Real Madrid coming to Aston Villa and Villa Park. So that's the team that I want. If we can't get them at Villa Park, I want them away. I want to be playing Real Madrid this season. So in that sense, I've just got so much excitement because I haven't got to go into the season thinking, ah, I really hope we can do this, or I really wish we can get there, or I really wish we can do this. Because for me, from what I experienced last season, this is how I am going into next season. Like this. Honestly, with fingers in my ears, right? Not hearing anything. I don't want to hear about any pundit saying Villa won't be able to manage Champions League and Premier League. It's going to be a difficult season for Villa because they've got to. Can they stay there? Can they do this? Can we diminish? Can we put a negative? Can we try and say that Villa will be around 7th, 8th, but we'll put a positive spin on a Newcastle or a West Ham or whatever? I'm going into it fully backing my team, and I don't care what anyone else has said. I've probably been, one of these fans that do get a bit annoyed sometimes when someone will say, "Oh no, you won't be able to do this because of this, blah blah blah." But I'll tell you what changed my mind when I was on the overlap last season. First overlap of last season, when I was sat there and I heard Jamie Carragher going, "You won't be able to do Europe and Premier League. You won't be able to do this. You've got the manager, but you don't have the players. But you won't be able to, can you not, blah, blah, blah. All season, can you stay there? Can you stay there? Tottenham this, Tottenham that." And no one believed in Villa. So as long as I believe in Villa and you guys out there believe in Villa, that is enough for me now. So for this season, I've got my expectations. I've got things that I want us to achieve. I've got positions that I want us to finish in, but I'm not going to go into that right now. We'll go into that just before the season. But it's all about enjoyment as well, and backing this team and believing in the team and just embracing where we are, because we're going to have an absolutely fantastic season. And I'm just so excited for it. And seeing the players back today has just got me even more excited. And I'm just buzzing, and I can't wait to see more pictures. I can't wait to see Unai with that clipboard. I can't wait to see him, gathering them all round and having a chat and setting some targets, and seeing that first game and seeing Maatsen and Ealing Jr. and all these new players we've got, Barkley. So I was really excited. So I really wanted to just bring you this episode today as a bit of a introduction to Clipboard Corner of what we can expect and what it is and what we're going to be doing on there. So as a recap, everything pre-season is going to be in Clipboard Corner. Tactics, formations, any news, etc. Watch out for what it says on the actual clipboard as well. That's what's going to be involved in the episode as well. So I hope you like the new idea. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you'll like it. And there may be 2 a day. There may be 1 a day. There sometimes might not be 1 a day. There might be 3 a day. Depends on what's going on. So everything will be under this little umbrella now. And then we'll see where we go, and we'll see how it evolves. So cheers everyone for watching. Up the Villa.